In 2018, built Gunpla, which is the most complex modification I've ever done, starting from changing the proportion, kit base, adding panel line, detailing with plate, and etc. I want to share the process of modification with all of you, and maybe it can be inspiration for all of you in making your dream Gunpla. Enjoy! Barbatos Ferralis.
Hello, this is me, Mr. Alice. I've been doing Gunpla since 2011 and I will share all about Gunpla with you. If you look at the diagram here, I made a little comparison of normal human body and 1/100 Gundam Barbatos. I just don't like original Barbatos proportion, just because I'm genius. Let's just modify it. In this phase, I did some modification on the tight and abs using plastic plate or pla plate. As you can see on the third and fourth picture, the tight and abs has some white plastic on it to extend the overall height. So if you guys have some height problem, just consume more plastic sheet. If I extend the body height, it's not fair if I didn't extend the arms too. Either way, how can you touch your ass if your arm is not long enough? So first, I extended the pec on the upper arms using some plastic tubes or pla tubes. After that, just cover it with some pla plates to create new armor because it would look awkward just showing the bare plastic tube. Here is side-by-side height comparison with the normal Gundam Barbatos. You can see how the proportion changed, and I replaced the feet using the one from Gundam Barbatos 6 form because higher looks cooler. No other reason. The next step is bulking up the body because it will look weird if it's just a tall but thin robot. The things that I did are slightly modified the 6 form armor using pla plate and put it on the torso because it looks nice. Added 2 more pistons on the abs and made it bigger using pla tube or make it more realistic. Added some pla plate and epoxy putty on the spine to make it bulkier and sturdier. And for the front skirt part to look somewhat cooler like Gundam Exia. That was the inspiration. And then I reshaped the back skirt, but it's plain. It's flat, it's boring. What can we do to fix this? Yes, adding details. For the fist part, again it looks plain and boring, so I modify its finger to make it more dynamic. I also added some part from 1/144 long distance transport booster Kutan for more bulky looks on the arms. That was probably the basic mod that I did. Now get ready for more extreme stuff. Well, not really extreme, but it was quite difficult to follow. If you don't understand what I'm gonna say next, so do I. Here on the shoulder armor, I scrapped some panel lines using metal chisel. After that, I drilled few holes and put some metal balls in some of the holes that gonna give the impression of metals or metal pins. Like I don't know, it just looks amazing. I also made some mold on the back of the spine using pla plate to make it looks more like a realistic spine. Next is the feet or the shoes, if you will. First of all, I actually don't like the 6 form feet. It just don't look macho or masculine enough. What I did was cut the front part and slap some epoxy putty, then connect it again. I also cut the rear part and modified it using some pla plate. After that, I did some reshaping on the thigh to make it look bulkier and then added panel lines and other details using pla plate. Sorry, I said pla plate too much in this video, but it is what it is. Pla plate is like the most common thing it comes to modifying Gunpla. Next is the backpack. It was actually pretty simple since I just combined some parts from 1/100 Gundam Gusion Rebig and 1/144 Kutan Type 3. I just do some simple mod on the back, nothing more since it was already highly detailed. For the first armament, I try to make something like a long distance weapon thing. I made part from 1/144 long distance Kutan Type 3 and high grade 1/144 Exia Dark Matter and some other junk parts. The main inspiration is actually from the Dane Slave weapon from the same show. I love it because it was the forbidden weapon that banished Tekadan from existence. And for the short-range weapon, I just grabbed some part from Master Grade 1/100 Gundam Exia Dark Matter. Smash it together and voila! You just got a sword plus a shield in one package, even though it's not really realistic. If you ever play a game called Fine Glory, that's pretty much a dead game now. You can see that I took inspiration from Catherine. Beautiful, isn't she? Okay, so this is a thing in the modular world. If a part doesn't really visible, you don't need to put much detail on it. Look at the video, I actually connected the things to the arms using some neodymium magnet, and I didn't really put much effort to hide it. It's okay, no one gonna see them. Just flex the magnet, but not how you put them. For the coloring scheme that I use are a combination of metallic and matte colors. For the frame, I used the standard gunmetal with some gold and silver accent to make it more lively. I also did 3 types of white color, that was white, light gray, and ivory to get some tones and less boring. So, what do you guys think about this one? Wanna try to make some things like this? Or get inspired by my beautiful, amazing Gundam Barbatos? Put your thought in the comment section down below. I also did some video about basic modification and modeling techniques such as seam line removal and screwing panel lines. That's it from me for now. Hit like and subscribe to grow eyebrows instantly. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay at home. Alice Greedy.